Hey, it's your boy, Chongo, coming at you with another video. This video is Matt McCusker has experienced the black wife effect firsthand. Brought to you by Theo Von Clips. You know, I saw that title, I'm like, I need to check this out. You know, Theo Von with his weird shit, I'm sure it's gonna be hilarious. So I'm excited, let's get right into it.
And you have, I've met you have a darker wife.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Safe to say that.
Safe to say, yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful lady, very charming. Bridget, is that her name?
Brittany.
Brittany.
Yeah.
Brittany, is that her name?
Yeah.
Yeah, did like just growing up in Philly lead you to that, you think?
Dude, I don't
kind
know.
of a chocolatey bride kind of?
Since I was a little kid, it's almost, my only theory is, because in grade school, I like dated a Mexican lady. And I've dated everybody. I've dated, like white ladies, everything.
Yeah.
But that was definitely, that was something I was drawn to, or black women forever. But my only theory is my mom was like super Christian. She still is super Catholic. So she blocked like MTV, VH1, all the music channels.
Except for
BET, because she didn't know it existed. So that was the only music channel I had growing up. So in my formative years, I just watched rap video after rap video, and I think it might have had some sort of effect.
Yeah.
So that's
Bitch,
my only
better
theory.
have my money. That's so interesting, dude. Yeah, dude. I remember I made love to a woman who was pretty much black.
Right.
And yeah, it was definitely, there was like more in the muscle or something. I don't know.
You felt you were impressed by the experience. What do you say? Pretty much. She was like, what do you?
She said she was black. I believed her.
True. True.
I'm not fucking looking at paperwork or whatever. I'm not fucking
Prove it. Yeah, no.
My Whoop bracelet was like, black. It pops up on there.
Yeah, I just, what, for me, they definitely won out for me as well. They won my heart. Collectively, they won my heart.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know what it was, man. It was just like,
yeah,
you like what you like, And
yeah. I think I was afraid probably of black girls growing up. They had a lot of the black girls in our town and stuff would get knocked up by the black guys at a young age.
Yeah.
So all of our black girls disappeared at around 13 years old and got pregnant.
Yeah, and they come back
area.
and they're different.
And then they come back and they're just different, or they just like, they have a child now, or they have like baby milk on their shoulder or whatever. And also I think they had to defend themselves against like black dudes in their town or whatever that were like trying to, get with them when they were young.
Yeah.
So I think they were more into the whole like communicating with guys nature. So I think like a lot of times they would they were just more advanced. Like the black kids in our school were more sexually advanced. They just had sex earlier and stuff.
Yeah,
so I think that was intimidating. The black girls were intimidating because they had more experience.
Yeah, it's funny. Sometimes you talk to a black guy, he's like, I got head when I was 10. And you're like, what? Like, you're like, for real?
Yeah,
like,
sorry, dude.
Sorry, it's okay.
This place just went out of business. We're good.
It's true. You do hear that a lot. You're not wrong.
Sorry. Yeah.
You're fine. It is crazy.
Imagine getting hit when you're, bro, if somebody put my wiener, that God made for me that I kept in my pants for him, if somebody put that in their mouth when I was 10 years old, dude, oh my God, I would have freaking, I would have lit a fire in our yard and made smoke signals.
It's over,
for
dude.
God to come help us. There's no
It's over.
way.
It's over. I don't know how. It's crazy.
I would have hit him with a wrench or something. That would have scared me so much. So that's what's so, but yeah, so that was kind of crazy. Sorry, I don't know if I spit on you or not, but
No, you didn't. It's fine. That was
good.
That was
anyway.
hilarious.
That kind of stuff's pretty crazy. And then,
I get the intimidation factor. I do get, but I always whenever I like will see people, and I always just assume I always see like softer sides of it. It's something I've had my whole life where I can see like kind of like, I don't know. I always can see people's softer nature because people present one way, then you're like with them. And it's a totally different thing.
I would date a black woman, dude. I'd probably maybe marry a black woman,
Yeah.
Like I think when I was a kid, I thought that wasn't a real possibility or anything.
That makes sense, yeah.
But as an adult, I see that, that's a possibility. Like I think also just from where I was from, they didn't have like a lot of interracial dating at the time,
It was even like, and I lived in the Philadelphia suburbs, so it was like very, very, very white where I was growing up, but like even in college, some of my friends would come up to me and be like, "That's crazy, dude." They like couldn't wrap their head around it.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like a hateful thing. They're just like, it was just a mind blower. They'd be like, "Bro, I can't, it's crazy."
The funny thing to me though is like black dudes are always like, "Hey man, you scared to date a black chick?" And I'm like, "You aren't dating a black chick." Every fucking black dude isn't dating a black chick. But the first thing they say is, "Oh, you scared of some of that black chick?"
They get hyped on you when they see you with a black chick. They'll get hyped, and then sometimes they'll be like, "You're an easy target. I can kind of like, I'll fuck with you," or they'll do like a hard checkout on your babe. And you have to just go nuts. You gotta go white boy crazy.
Yeah.
So if they do like a damn, you have to be like, "What the fuck's your fucking?" You have to spaz because you can't tolerate that. So I've gone white boy crazy a couple of times.
Yeah, you're like, "I'm over here doing your job, motherfucker." Okay.
Well, dude, apparently black women and Asian men are the like Asian women tend to date outside their race a lot. Black men date outside their race a lot. But black women and Asian men tend to not date outside their race a lot.
So like the yin and yang twins or whatever? Like what are you saying?
No, they're just...
So black and Asian do not date?
Well, black men will date outside their race, where traditionally black women tend to not date outside their race.
Oh, wow. So it's just that's...
And Asian women date white guys a lot, but a lot of Asian men don't date outside of the race. So it kind of like fucks you up in the dating pool.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I think black women are coming around though. But yeah, they were fiercely loyal. It's still, you get a little, people are, you know, it does, some people don't like it, obviously. You know, you get people who are like big into like black love, where they're like, it's not the same. And I'm like, whatever, man, that's your thing.
Yeah, it's not, it's not your fault.
Exactly. I don't feel any kind of way about it, but it's just like, you know, celebrate that if you want. That's fine. Yeah. You know, but it's like,
dude, I remember the first time I like, even like I was working out with a buddy of mine, a black guy, right? And he like touched my.
You know, I heard somewhere where, might have been someone in the comments on Team Chango. But I heard somewhere where black women and white men together tend to stay together the longest. Like the divorce rates and stuff are like lower. That's wild if true. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like it's just. I dated a black chick once, and I gotta say it was a decent experience. Except she was super needy, and you know, but that's a her thing. I don't think that's a black thing, right? Like, she was super needy to the point where I just had to just move on, right? But overall, I would say it was a good experience. But you know, your boy Chango is now married, right? And I don't have to worry about that shit anymore. So. Life is good. Anyways, let's carry on.
Hey, he was helping spot me or something, and I was like, "Damn, I'd never even touched a black dude's hand or nothing."
They have beautiful nails too, dude. There's like a level of like black coolness where you grow one pinky nail long so you can crack a blunt with your long pinky nail. It's pretty sick.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like a evolution of the coke nail, but you can kind of just.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, you can just crack a blunt with a long pinky nail.
Being black, definitely. There's a lot of parts that seem super fun about it, and then there's some parts that I'm kind of like, man, that part that is not for me. I couldn't handle that.
It's definitely, I think it's easier than a black dude dating a white chick, because like, everyone's just kind of like, you know, people just kind of like, at first when you first meet them will like kind of giggle and be like, oh, you like black girl, you know, shit like that, and like kind of dap you up, and you're like, sweet. Whereas like I feel like the black, maybe it's different now, but back in the day, like being a black dude at like a white family party, there was definitely some uncles hitting you with like icicles in the eyes, just glaring at you like,
what you doing over there? Huh?
I had my one friend was a black dude, and he was dating a white chick, and he said like her brother would ask him like weird shit, being like, what do you think? He would get drunk and be like, what do you, like, we should, he was a wrestler, and he'd be like, let's wrestle right now. Ugh. He'd be like, bro, chill, man. Like, we don't have to do this. Yeah, it was so.
That dude's gay, probably, but.
I think black dudes aren't threatened by white dudes as much as white dudes might be threatened by black guys.
Well, yeah, because they don't have to be, because they can always beat up white dudes.
Yeah, bigger dicks. Statistically, bigger dicks can beat you up.
Some of that's a rumor, first of all, I've heard, but it's, a lot of the ones on the internet, yes.
They've done condom sizing studies, and like it's not as much of a difference as you think, but there's a difference.
Dude, the last thing I would want to have is some big old long dick bothering me all day, dude.
I hear you on that.
Yeah,
I'm high and tight. I'm ready for action. I'm ready for action at all times. Yeah, I'm ready for action at all times.
Oh, I'm fucking. I got that John Stockton, homie, dude. You know what I'm saying? I'll help you out, bro. I'll try to assist you in whatever you're headed. I'm here, dude.
I'm ready to run. I'm in sport mode.
What was I just gonna ask you about? Yeah, there's definitely some white comics married to black women. I think T.J. Miller, I believe.
Gary Owens.
Yeah.
Who else? There's
You,
definitely-
Bill Burr,
Bill Burr.
Bill Maher.
Bill Maher's there married to a black lady?
Oh, he loves.
Dating.
It's crazy.
He loves.
That was a head-to-head. That was a black wife head-to-head. Bill Maher and Bill Burr. They were both dressed pretty good too. They both were black wife affected, and they argued over like there was Israel and Palestine.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, there's like a fucking viral clip.
Really?
Yeah,
Let's hear it.
They fucking fought. It's kind of funny.
Let's hear it.
Bill Burr was ruthless.
What is black wife affected? Let me get that, and then let's watch the clip. Can it?
Just when you start dressing better because your wife's black, and they really don't tolerate like if you're not dressed well. Like I fought along. I hold it down. You know, I still wear kind of like bummy stuff, but they'll wear on you.
Yeah, black people like to look nice.
Yeah,
it's important.
It's very important. And like and at weddings, it's the opposite. Like you have to dance. If you don't dance at a wedding, people are like, "What the fuck's your problem?"
Really?
White wedding, you'd sit in a chair the whole time.
Oh yeah,
it's a lot of pressure to dance. Yeah,
you can gamble on your phone even.
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, you're like, I object. You know, but you're just so gayist or whatever, you can't help but yell it.
All right, so that was entertaining. Like I said, I had a good experience before, but it didn't work out. I mean, it's just one of those things. But comment down below if you had an experience dating outside of your ethnicity, I guess. Like it's just it's interesting, right? And it's not even so much like put aside like the social media norms, like the I don't even know how to say it, like social norms, right? Like you're expected one thing, but even just that aside, right? Just by default, you're gonna have a different outlook on stuff, right? Like, I'm Mexican, right? So I've gone through some shit that, maybe a white woman hasn't gone through, right? And vice versa. Like my family's pretty Americanized, like most of my most of my family speaks English. But it's just, there's still differences, right? Like, and, black dudes dating an Asian chick, right? Or just, just different shit, right? Like, you're bound to have some differences, right? And making that work is awesome to me, right? Because that's crazy, right? Like, it's like you have all these differences, but somehow, some way, you guys are still together and you guys are making it work. And that's awesome, right? Whereas I bet there's other fuckers that are like, dude, screw that. Why'd you marry, like, what do you say? Why'd you marry my sister kind of thing? Let's wrestle or whatever. I mean, that's some weird shit, right? But, I bet there's some shit like that. And traditionally, like my, growing up Mexican, like my grandma did not approve of a lot of shit, right? So there's that too, right? And it's maybe not something I would discuss with someone I'm dating, like, hey, my grandma hates you kind of thing, right? But it just makes me wonder, like, if I'm dating a white chick, or I'm dating a black chick, or I'm dating an Asian chick, what do their parents think, right? Like, what is that like? Like, maybe they won't tell me, but maybe they have some thoughts, right? But yeah, I thought this was pretty good. Kind of eye-opening, just what it's like for him at least, right? Everybody's different, so his experience it's kind of nice to kind of see that. I'm interested to see what Bill Burr's experience is like, right? But if you guys enjoyed this, go ahead and like and subscribe. Lets me know I'm doing a good job. While you're at it, hit the notification bell so that way you get notified every time I post some dumb shit. Also, comment down below again. Let me know what kind of experiences you've had. And then go ahead and share it. That'll make your boy Chango happy, right? Anyways, that's all I got. You guys take care. Peace out.